All right, guys, welcome in, man. It's your boy VC. Appreciate you checking out the channel. March 10th, we got some interesting news here. It's the first time that Bitcoin is going to be kind of re-looked at instead of a store of value. They want to make 2022 about using the actual technology, which is interesting because the technology, when you talk to Google and all these big companies just out there, people that are looking at the company, they all look at it like the technology of Bitcoin is the greatest thing of Bitcoin, not the store of value. So it's weird how everyone's selling it to you as a store of value, when in reality, everybody else that's important as far as the businesses and the adoption and the people you need to be aware of that are coming to buy the Bitcoin, they're looking at it as the highway that you build on. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Let's go here. Okcoin and Stacks pledge $165 million to basically lead the Bitcoin renaissance. And what they want to do here is exactly which is interesting, because Stacks is considered to have its own chain. And a lot of people who are in Bitcoin don't like Stacks because they don't like to be compared to it. But when you bring something like Stacks and put it on top of something, like for instance, the Miami coin is built with Stacks. But if you can put Stacks on top of Bitcoin or combine them and have them actually work together, that would bring big value to Bitcoin. So think about, it's already being done with Ethereum. Ethereum came in, builds their network out, and then they have a relationship of building on top of Ethereum with DeFi, NFTs, gaming, etc. They want to finally bring that over to Bitcoin, which is a big move, because most of the people inside of Bitcoin would have said, well, we're doing really well because we have this thing called Lightning Network, right? And if you guys don't know what Lightning Network is, you need to do a little research, especially if you like Bitcoin. Lightning Network is where they take your Bitcoin and they can send it anywhere instantly, somewhere. Like, you ever see the Twitter payment they make where it's like boom to boom, country to country? They're using a thing called the Lightning Network. And they're not actually moving the Bitcoin from there to there. It's a little bit different how they do it, but that network cannot do what they're expressing they can do. So this right here is actually like a very interesting project, because Stacks is capable of doing what they need to do, and Okcoin, which is who did the Miami coin, coming together, working together, is going to be very interesting for the Bitcoin community, because now they can start looking at Bitcoin basically a little bit more than, you know, just a store of value. So the question is, when you get into here, is going to be, you know, what's Stacks, right? So when you take a look at Stacks, Stacks is basically like, it's like what unleashes Bitcoin's full potential, right? Stacks enables DeFi, NFTs, apps. It's basically like an Ethereum that they want to put on top of Bitcoin, right? So kind of like its own chain, except getting into Bitcoin and using Bitcoin's technology or design to kind of bring more to the entire aspect of Bitcoin instead of just being store of value. So here you have stacking new ways to earn.
Tonight, Russian forces
you have all types of